Have you ever needed to check someone's background, look up a property lien, or dig into local court cases, only to hit a massive, frustrating paywall? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to unlock your legal superpowers. I'm going to show you exactly how to access Rankin County court records online, and the best part? It's absolutely free.
Look, bypassing paywalls to find public records can be a real headache. The whole system is incredibly decentralized. Basically, records are scattered all over the place across different platforms, different courts, and physical offices. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Today, I'll be giving you a complete masterclass on how to navigate this whole ecosystem quickly and easily, turning a complicated web of data into your very own personal research tool.
Here's our roadmap for understanding Mississippi's public databases today. We'll quickly cover why you need these records, the difference between public and restricted access, Rankin's best free search tools, a step-by-step guide to finding what you need, how to troubleshoot issues, and finally, some important legal guidelines.
Section 1. Why access court records? Uncovering your legal superpowers. Let's start by looking at exactly why you'd even want to dig into these archives in the first place. Whether you're an independent legal researcher, you're running a background check on a potential new tenant, or maybe you're just looking up local property liens before pulling the trigger on buying a house, having access to this data is absolutely huge. These records give you the unvarnished truth on judicial matters. You can verify property ownership, see if there's active civil litigation that might derail a real estate deal, or even use state databases to track active criminal sentences. Really, it's all about transparency and protecting your own interests.
Section 2. Public versus restricted records, or knowing your limits. Because before we dive into the search, we need to manage our expectations about what the Mississippi Public Records Act actually lets us see.
This breakdown brilliantly illustrates the divide. State law absolutely permits the public to inspect court documents, but it draws a hard line at information that might endanger someone's safety or violate their privacy. So while adult criminal files, civil suits, and property liens are an open book to you, you're going to hit a brick wall if you go looking for adoptions, juvenile family court cases, sealed records, or medical reports. And probate records, like wills and trusts, those often contain highly confidential financial statements or details about minors, so they are heavily restricted too.
Moving right along to Section 3, Rankin's free search tools, navigating the landscape. Rankin County's court systems are actually fractured across chancery, circuit, and justice courts, so you really need to know which specific tool solves which problem. Now, this table right here is incredibly crucial for your research strategy. It maps out the main platforms by what they cover, and crucially, what they cost. The state's main portal, EMIC, charges fees for remote access. But if you focus your attention on tools like Due Process, Paystar, and Delta systems, you get 100% free remote access to massive amounts of data. We're talking everything from property judgments to justice court citations. This is exactly how you bypass the paywalls.
Let's talk briefly about the state's official hub. The Mississippi Electronic Court System, or MEC, is modeled after the federal PACER system. It's this comprehensive internet-based filing system used by chancery, circuit, and county courts statewide. But to use it from the comfort of your home, you have to register for a PAMIC account, and that comes with a $10 annual fee plus a 20-cent per page viewing fee.
But here is a massive pro tip for you. While MEC provides full trial dockets for that small fee remotely, you can actually access the exact same system for absolutely free. How? By using the physical public terminals right inside the Rankin County courthouses. So if you really need the full unabridged trial docket and you don't want to pay a dime, just walk right into the courthouse in Brandon and hop on one of their kiosks.
Now, if you'd rather stay on your couch, the Chancery Clerk Web Inquiry System, which is managed by the Chancery Clerk, is your absolute best free tool. Think about it. The Chancery Clerk is the public recorder, right? And since a lot of civil court actions eventually result in filings that affect property, like liens or judgments, this database works as an amazing proxy search for civil litigation records. It's basically the ultimate backdoor to find legal records that impact real estate and financial obligations, all without paying a single cent in MEC fees.
Section 4. Step-by-Step Search Guide, your roadmap to records. Okay, now that we know our tools, let's break the actual process down into actionable steps so you can start finding what you need right away.
The absolute most important piece of the puzzle here is Step 1, identifying your jurisdiction. You have to know where your case belongs. Rankin County's trial court system is divided up. Circuit Court handles serious criminal cases and big civil claims.
Chancery Court, that's family, equity, and property. Then you have the Justice and Municipal Courts, which oversee smaller civil claims, local citations, and traffic tickets. Basically, if you don't know which court handled the case, you're not going to know which portal to search.
Let's look at the Chancery Clerk's records first. For civil litigation and property encumbrances, you'll want to navigate to the Official Records Inquiry page on the Rankin County website. This is where you use that due process system we talked about. You literally just accept the disclaimer, plug in the party's first and last name or their property parcel number, and boom, you can instantly review uncertified judgments, deeds, and tax liens. It gives you a massive amount of free data in seconds.
Next up, if you're hunting for localized code enforcement, tax liabilities, or justice court citations, Rankin County uses Delta Computer Systems and the Paystar online tax portal. These sites are so intuitive. Over on Delta's property link, you just search by name, address, or a PPIN number to view ownership and tax data. And on Paystar, you can search for outstanding liabilities, including unpaid tickets from the Brandon, Richland, and Flowood Justice Courts. It is completely free to search straight from your phone or laptop.
Moving on to Section 5, Troubleshooting Common Issues. What happens when you inevitably hit a dead end? And how do you bypass the most common hurdles?
Honestly, the number one issue people run into is jurisdictional confusion. Let's say you can't find a traffic ticket on the Rankin Justice Court portal. Well, it might actually be a municipal violation handled specifically by the City of Pearl or City of Brandon courts. Always double-check exactly where the incident happened. Also, keep an eye out for misspellings. Try wildcard searches if the portal allows it. And keep in mind, while digitization is amazing now, some of those older legacy cases might simply require you to physically drive down to the local clerk's office.
Let's move into our final section. Section 6, Privacy, Legal Guidelines, and our Disclaimer. This is all about using this data responsibly.
The Mississippi Public Records Act establishes that the majority of court records are public assets, designed to foster transparency and trust within the state's judicial system. This act truly empowers you as a citizen. The courts are there to serve the public, and transparency is the foundation of that trust. But it's really important to remember that with this access comes a real responsibility to use the information ethically and strictly within the bounds of the law.
You also need to be aware of the financial realities here. While staring at your screen from home on Due Process or Delta is totally free, if you ever need actual physical printed copies from the clerk's office, state law dictates that they charge 50 cents per page. And if you need those documents certified with a stamp for an official legal proceeding, you're looking at an additional $1 fee per page. So the smart move? Do all your research for free online, and only pay for the exact pages you absolutely need printed at the courthouse.
And that brings us to our official disclaimer. Please remember, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. Accessing public records is absolutely your right, but using them to harass, stalk, or discriminate against anyone is strictly prohibited. Also, keep in mind that online databases might lag a bit behind real-time courthouse activity. Because of that, you should always consult a licensed attorney if you need actual legal advice regarding any information you uncover.
So, what hidden history will you uncover using Rankin County's free public records? Now that you have the ultimate roadmap, you are ready to navigate the legal ecosystem like a total pro. Whether it's for business due diligence, checking up on property, or just a deep dive into local history, you can start your search with absolute confidence. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Happy researching, and hey, be sure to drop any questions you have down in the comments below.